probably go to him and ask if you guys should move forward or stop, okay? It's a bit directional battle, of course. It can be ambiguous, can be X, can also be current, depending on which this election story draws. Will we continue to move forward with everyone in the afternoon, just like before? You can see the video record. Should we keep moving forward or should we pause for a moment? Let's see. Let's see if we can find it in the answers. If not, it's okay. After all, it's public divination. Okay. There should be some new actions. This might be a former or past person, as there is a kidney stomach scar appearing.
I was so scared I wanted to cancel.
Thank you. You should be referring to the groups for a committee. The finance or the other person's financial life may have some difficulties and problems, or you can see it as not as good as you. This scallop of mine is just a representation of reality. The limit has some relation to the reality. Alright, let's see. The first one that appears is room card upright, then room 10 upright, double upright. The second row appears is the room, the reverse backpack, the upright fortune, and then the reverse king of wands. The third round is the last one of the Shunwine cup. The affordable honey flavour and the health conscious honey flavour. Can't be bothered with you. The question I'm asking today is, should you continue with him or should you stop? From Teacher Fukai, so the only one Holy Grail card is meant is that Holy Grail, so this should draw this story. The former refers to the past person, so what you should ask again is a past object. Does the former include ambiguous objects? It's like being heartbroken and failing to meet this kind of thing. Or the probability of such a relationship that has just separated is relatively high. Teacher, do you think a person card named in the middle appeared? What do you think it represents? Is it fate? You can't possibly have many different personalities, or have disputes, have arguments, have a very short time not understanding each other. But you still have such a relationship or a connection, not because you say there is. This fate is not the turn of fate, but the turn of fate will lead to this upright explanation. When you see this video, the tarot still has a destiny for you. No matter how long you're apart, but this relationship I see is unfair to you, because the only balance is too greasy, right? So for you, you might have given a lot at the beginning. You were the sincere one, the proactive one, the one who gave. For detailed information about the diagnosis, feel free to like below the video. The point is that you've given a lot, no matter if it's time or experience. You are always the one who gives your all, but the other party doesn't appreciate it. There are no conditions, that's why I said it's one. Unfair treatment. Unfair treatment from a legal perspective. Oh, you appear a rod. If it is matched to the side, there is a stable treatment. Even if the other party is married, this sentence should not be advanced. This is a very clear answer. If you know someone is by your side, or the other party it's someone who is already married, hasn't divorced yet, or already has someone by their side. If it's a person who has been getting along for a long time, this kind of relationship should not exist. So, it's clear that you shouldn't continue. If the other person is single or you you've just separated for less than half a year, then I think, although they seem very cold right now, their heart is not like this. Their heart is a devil mold. These are filled with emotions towards you, or rather, the situation shown with him is completely different. So the teacher feels that you should not regard his cold war against you on the surface. But look, if he has blocked you or not. If he will help you when you're in trouble, it's these behaviors.
The video was
This is
shot
the
to
true thing
express.
in his heart. This is real impact. Looking at the subject from the surface, he may be under a lot of stress recently. It is possible that the stress is very big. That is, on work, on life. So the first card of the Holy Grail dance appears. So the teacher feels that there are some problems in your career and work. You may encounter some in this business, unhappy things or encountering some difficulties. So this person is now in a very rational state, putting all the attention of the candidates. He's so focused on himself that he seems to neglect you, neglect the progress of your relationship. But it feels like there will be some changes because of stubbornness or unwillingness. Make a compromise, a derailment occurred. So the teacher thinks that after you break up, he wants to make some changes, he wants to adapt to you, he wants to grind well with you. So if you're separated for no more than 3 months, I think you can still look forward to some changes in this person. Is living it's just in the trough, so many of them don't bring a windowsill no matter what they say. Express or even your attitude is not on the channel, but this may be temporary. Although it is only temporary, the two time does not exceed 3 to 6 months. You can give the other party a little time. Yes, you can wait. It's not suitable to forcefully pressure the other person to make a decision. It's not suitable because this person is a woman. If you chase it desperately, you might go backwards. On this type of zodiac, we see Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, and the divine dance of Leo. On your and their sun, rising, moon, it might fall in Capricorn, Gemini lost, Aquarius. Thank you for listening. So this thought process is just a reference for coping. It doesn't matter if you don't match it. After all, it's a big change. Move forward or pause. The combined energy seems to suggest a pause, but there are 2 types of pauses. The first is to give up completely if the other person has a stable partner. If they're already in a married state, there's a second scenario. It's possible that the other person is currently in a low point in their life. They will encounter many things waiting for them to handle, and they can't fix it by themselves. So give the other side some time. Strongly advise you to take a break. Not saying pause to rest means not to. Every day 1 phone call. Don't send messages all day long, whether it's Line or WeChat. Don't send anything. Always focus all the attention on this person. If this is the case, it may make us disappointed. It's recent. At the stage you see the video, not in the recent months. It's not the time the teacher uploaded, okay? Give you roughly a reference, okay? So check which situation it is. If it's separate, then it's as per the separation. Friends always feel that the other party is also not in the state. If it is an ambiguous object, it would be difficult for you to want a result when he is not in the state. Look at your grandfather's acne. Reject him or force him to make a decision. Wait for him to recover. Wait for him to deal with things around him. Maybe you can continue talking and see. Of course, if you have someone by your side watching this emotional film, you can. Try developing something with other ambiguous objects first, or take a look, because this person may be in a mess at this stage. Those that are more chaotic, not saying that it's very chaotic, just saying work and life may be more chaotic, or without considering one's own safety. Alright, let's take out 2 water cards and have a look. The sound of the Korean brand is too unfamiliar. This side just hinted that this operation was not well prepared. So everyone, please help me to relax. 2 more cards need to be played. The card appearing under the whiteboard represents uncertainty and certainty. Here it means to say sorry, and then the teacher can hear there is a phone call above. I apologize. What is this called? Uncertainty. Perhaps it's like what's behind YC. How it develops, he can't see. Ordering this card may not have much guidance. We'll replenish one later. The second digital card that appeared. So this is suitable for the staff dance that the teacher just mentioned. If the other person already has someone around you, wake up and don't waste time. Damn, time is very short. It's not just for girls' youth defense. It's the same. Okay, so you wake up, right? That part is where the other side has already found you. Clearly telling you that there is another person by his side in such a situation. You should not bother anymore. You can break. Alright, let's draw another one because the first one didn't point in the right direction. Let's draw another string, it just started to appear. The first bunny appeared again, the white rabbit outlined by Senmao. Follow the white rabbit and you will find some opportunities brought by curiosity. Curiously, it's up to you to choose. So this story says curiosity will give a chance. Okay, so what this means is that there may be some opportunities to take a look.